Hi everybody, this is Cindy over at paper.old.new. Welcome to my channel. I was just noticing that you can see stuff up here around my desk, and I've noticed going back and looking at some of my videos that you can see what I'm working on. You can tell what season, when this was filmed, based on the stuff that's cluttered around my desk. Anyway, alright, so we are doing Roxy's weekly challenge. Now, I don't know if this video is going to be 40 minutes long. I did some prep ahead of time because I've said this before, I'm new to junk journaling relatively. Definitely haven't been doing it as long as some of these ladies who we are emulating or taking instruction from. And so I don't have a huge collection of like all those beautiful documents and book pages and things that Rachel pulls out of her stash. I had to go hunting, and rather than do that on camera, I did it ahead of time. I also made my own double-sided scrapbook paper. Some of them bubbled a little bit, but we're going to see how these work. I'm going to try and get 5 done in a reasonable amount of time. What we are making are document holders. I thought these were very, very interesting. I had never seen these before. The idea to me was new of like putting a bunch of stuff into one of these and clipping it in the journal, and then allowing whoever is using the journal to have some extra things to play with. I thought it was a really neat idea. So basically, we'll jump right into this. I've done some, like I said, I've backed some single-sided scrapbook paper so that we have some things to work with here, because you will see both sides of this. And basically what she did was she folded, so we have a fold here, and I glued these and let them sit for a little bit. I don't know if they're completely dry. Hopefully they're close. And then you fold up like this. Let's see if I can get that straight. Okay. This is a single-sided cardstock backed with scrapbook paper, so it's kind of thick. And you might be able to see where the edges are kind of tearing when I fold it. They're kind of peeling away from each other. So that's the idea. So you have this that opens up like that, and it can clip into a journal. Now, let's get all of these folded up and see how they do. This is one of the ones that's kind of bubbling away from the paper, so we'll have to, I think, as a matter of fact, I think there was a separation spot. What I did, these were 12 by 12 pieces of scrapbook paper that I glued together as best I could, and then I took them to my trimmer and I trimmed up the edges, and then I tried to cut them as close to 8.5 inches wide as I could. So that's what we've got here, and we'll see how well that works. Just going to glue that bubble shut, hopefully, and then we'll try and fold this one. Okay, so same idea. We have a, let's see, which is going to be the top. I guess that way. These look like little flower vases to me, so I'll do it like that. So this is the top, making this the one thin fold, like so. Now, I didn't know what she was doing when I first, I turned the video on and I first got started, and she was so funny because she was talking about how she was having a bad day and she was doing things all out of sorts. I couldn't tell the difference because I didn't know what she was doing. And it all turned out pretty good to me. So your papers will slip up under there, and then they'll get folded into the pouch, and then you pin it into the journal with some papers in it, which I just think this is a really cool idea. Oh, there's one of those bubbles rearing its ugly head. Yeah, this one's going to be kind of bubbly. Now, all of this stuff that you are putting in this document journal, including this cover, is usable. So you can either, I'm hoping that since I've got all this stuff prepped, that maybe the big D word, guys, I might try and decorate. We'll have to see how that goes. But there's another one folded. Okay. So we'll set that one aside and we'll do this one. I think I want, do I want the, nope, the letters. Okay, so this is the, oh, can you hear that crunching? I mean, she had some gorgeous, just some absolutely gorgeous papers. I actually went into her Etsy shop and I am, I am seriously considering buying some of those antique book pages and things that she's got for sale because they are amazing. I love that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I know when I went in there, it was low stock, so I'm gonna have to get on that, I guess, if I'm gonna do it before they all get bought up. I'm always on the lookout for stuff like that, but I mean, I don't find that around here, and I haven't been to like an estate sale or anything like that. So this one's very bright, as you can see. You might, if people have been watching me do the Beach Altered book, you might recognize this paper. I guess this doesn't really have a direction, so whichever way we do it. We're going to fold that up. I look forward to finding the video on Fridays and, you know, seeing what she's making. And like I said, this time I was watching her do it. And as I'm watching, I'm going, what is she? I wonder what this is going to be. I couldn't for the life of me, as I was watching, I couldn't figure it out. And then when it all finally came to be, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Of course, I've done that every single time. It's not like that's new. Oh, this one's going to be hard. This is actually cardstock, and it's not wanting to fold for me. Nice. It's not wanting to play nice. Okay. See if I can get that to... Oh, yeah, see, it's definitely doing some tearing there. Maybe I'll get out some ink and ink it. Okay, and then the idea of this is, like, historically, you know, they used to have pouches like this. I mean, they were probably leather or something like that, that they would, you know, fold documents up into and transport them or take them somewhere to be signed or, you know, whatever. So the idea of making these, it's kind of cool. All right. So then the other thing I did was, since I don't have, you know, like I said, a big stash of stuff to pull from, I went ahead and made some piles. I have some, this is the thesaurus page. This is some vintage book page out of a flower book. These are from a coloring book. This is from a book of, what is it? Oh, I can't get into my cabinet, guys. Forces of Nature. It's a Time Life, one of those Time Life collections. And then back here we have stuff from examples of like deeds and legal papers. I think it's supposed to teach, it's like a booklet teaching you how to create legal papers. I think it was from a class or something. I found it at Goodwill bins. Anyway, so these are the ones that I have. Now, the idea behind this is to, let me see if this is, yeah, I'm going to put this one in here. This one's got, and the reason I'm putting this in here is this has butterflies on it. I know this is going to sound kind of funny to you guys, but I kind of looked at what I was putting together. So, like, these remind me of butterfly bushes, and this is like a little girl standing in a field with her boots and her dress, and there's butterflies all around. And then the last two don't really have anything to do with it. But okay, so the idea here is you unfold your documents. You put it up inside here. I'm going to take the paper clip out. You put it up inside here like this. Hopefully I didn't cut them too narrow. And then I'm going to clip it again because we're going to have to punch holes. And we're going to see where, like, this needs to get folded up. So we will fold this up so that when we fold the thing, it will all stay inside. Okay. I don't know if I should tear that. It seems wider than... I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's get all of them tucked into their spots. So this one is... I know I want to put... yeah, this one in here. So we'll take this and put it in here like this. Just tuck everything up under that one flap and fold it down and then clip it in to hold it still for now. And then if anything is sticking out the bottom, you can just fold it up. I'm hoping that I can get everything to sit in there right. Okay, now we'll set that off to the side. And I don't think the last of them matter, although I think I want to put this in here. She also did several different kinds of closures for this, which I thought was really neat. So, well, not really, I say closures. Really what it is several different types of ways to hold the documents in the document holder. So it's not just clip them in and go. We're not done. So this goes up under here again. That, clip it. I guess I think my documents are wider than my... I am seriously debating whether or not to pull those legal these out and like tear the edges. And on this one I might have to, because on this one it's actually too... yeah, we're going to have to. All right, guys, you might have to. So we'll do this all at once, kind of. So we're going to tear off about that much. I probably could do it down both sides, but I don't want to make it really narrow. And then she kind of put them in here. You kind of need them to be centered on each other because of the way they go when you put them in here. You're going to be punching holes, and you want your holes to be through all of the documents. So hence the paper clip for lining them up, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to take a hole punch here. And I think we'll do... I think I'll just do 1/8. That should be good, right? Okay, and you just kind of put this in here so that you're going through all of the papers. Like that. Whoop. Like that. Okay. And then now on some of them what she did was, and I want to say she did it, yeah. So on a few of them, she did like this. So you just stick some brads in here. And you close the brads, or you open the brads rather. Like that. And then you fold all your documents up inside your little pouch. Like so. And there you have it. A little document journal all set and ready to go. I'm going to have to keep an eye on where I position my paper for my holes, because those are off. But anyway, so that's the idea. And then you could you're clipping this in, so you could put a clip on it, or whatever you clip it into the page with, or you could, tie some string around it, or some sort of ribbon or something to keep it closed. And then you just tuck it in a journal. And this comes out to, this one is 8 1/4 tall. So like if you clipped it in your journal this way, it's 8 1/4 tall. So if we're looking at 9-inch pages, all of these should fit because they're cut close to an 8 1/2 sheet of paper. Now I did not cut them 11 inches. I just left them the 12 inches of the scrapbook paper minus whatever I trimmed off for uneven gluing edges, because I did glue my edges unevenly. All right, so let me put that up there, and we're going to take these out, and I'm going to tear on this one now. So we'll do it like that. Now we put it in here, and we'll kind of center it up. And then we'll put all our pages in, kind of centered on that one, like so. Uh-oh, it's not. I'm wanting it to move up and it won't move up. Okay, and then we fold it down. Now we're going to clip it just to hold it still. What I do with paper clip, just to hold it still while we punch it. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to the outer edge this time. We're going to make it a little wider, and I think I'll go right to the edge of that silver thing. Okay, and then over here, right to the edge of the silver thing. And hopefully those are a little closer as far as farther away from there. I don't know how centered they are going in this way, but now let me see if I have any. I mean, you could use anything you wanted. I don't have a lot of, like she had twine. I've got this. I could use. This is where I'll spend my time searching for things. I've got just some white ribbon. I don't know how well ribbon will hold. But basically, if I can find the end of this. I don't think I've used any of this yet, so I suppose I could use dark blue, since I at least have an end. It wouldn't look too bad. Okay, so basically what she did was... My scissors, that's what I'm looking for. You put it up through the holes, like so. And then on this side, oops, it's coming untwisted. Okay, and we kind of pull it so it's even, kind of, and then you just tie it. I think she tied a bow, but I feel like I want to tie a knot just so it'll hold. Because I don't think I can keep it tight to tie a bow. Maybe. Let's see. Nope, it's coming loose. Plus, this isn't really great string either. It's jewelry cord, I think, rather than like baker's twine or something like that. But you get the idea. So you tie a string through it, and then same idea. You fold it up. like that. And then close it over like that. And get all of our papers folded in there. And then it should sit shut. And then that one ties like that. So you got one like that, which I thought this was really cool. I mean, it kind of looks like an old, because I feel like they would tie them. They probably tied them this way, actually, with a big ribbon, which you could also do, but that wouldn't hold the documents in the thing. So, now the other interesting thing that she did, and you see, we might be able to do it on this one because I have some. I don't know. Well, let's try it and see what happens. Okay, so, I mean, if I put string in them and I don't like it, I can always take it out later down the road. Right? All right. I feel like I'm getting in my own way, guys. I can't. We're not getting out of my own way. However you want to. I mean, look, we've gotten these put together. It's already been 20 minutes. I might end up doing the 40-minute, hitting the 40-minute mark. Okay, so put those in there. Put in all my documents. Close it and clip it. And then punch our holes. So we're going to go to the silver. I'm using the little silver plate that's here on the crocodile. I don't know if you can see that with the two holes in it. I'm using the back end of the silver plate as my mark for where I'm going up to put the holes in. Because I don't know what else to do to make sure that they're on the same level, unless I was to like actually physically mark them with a pen, and then, which you know, don't get me wrong, you could definitely do that. Now I got all these little dots all over the place. I should have more, actually. All right, the other thing that she did, and I think we'll try, I want to see if, yeah, we'll use this if I can find it. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to cut some, because I don't know where the ends on these are. Should I use, I don't know if I should use the green. There's a green butterfly here, and this isn't exactly the blue that's there, but it's kind of nice. Or I could just use the white. Maybe I'll just use the white. Okay, so the idea on this one was to do them separately. So you tie it, you bring it in here and you loop it around and you tie it like that, and then clip it. And then you do the same thing through the other hole. And you clip it. Like that. Now, it's up to you how you want your knots. You could put your knots to the inside in here so that they're not showing out here, and then you have it looking like that. Let's fold this up and we'll look at what it looks like. That thesaurus page is not wanting to fold with the rest of the papers. It's just at the fold line down there, and it's like trying to... So there's that one with the two. I think looks-wise, my favorite is this one. Practicality-wise, the brads are easiest. So, I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. Now, see where we are in the video. I said I was going to do a little bit of decorating. stuff out of my way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So if we look at these three that we've done, this one has butterflies on it. I don't know if I have any really cool butterfly type stuff. She did a lot of, like, she took, so we take the idea that maybe it gets a label on it, like that. You know, or maybe on one of the busier ones you don't want to do a lot of decorating on. You put a label on it. Just a label. Wait. Not that color on there. I don't know. That green. I don't know what other color. Oh, wait. I have this. This is kind of a grayish color. So you would just put a label on it and then not much else. Or you could put some stickers and stuff on it. Okay, I don't know where these were when I left you, but I've kind of been fumbling around with them trying to figure out. This is going to be a very simple decoration just because, and it's going to require me to take one of these brads back out. Just because I really like this on here, and it's really hard to layer some of this stuff just because these are chipboard. I'm going to put this label on here though. And I was trying to find something else to put with it, but everything looked forced. So maybe down the road if I get I had to bust my glue free there. So maybe down the road if I get, still not totally free. If I get another idea of something to go with this key, or I find, you know, something. That is a lot of glue. Now that my glue busted free, it's like going crazy. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I know everybody usually, has an idea of what they want to put on their stuff, and they do it on camera with you guys, search for through their flowers and their cutoffs and their, whatever, and they find things relatively quickly. And I always think that's so funny because I can't. I mean, I would be searching through tons of stuff all over the place. Some of my stuff is upstairs where I work in front of the TV sometimes. I mean, it's just everywhere. And I always find it so funny because I'm like, I could never do that. I mean, I was off. It would have added another 20 minutes to my video. Me looking for things to... Okay, so now we're going to put the brad back through here so that it looks like it's holding the key on also. And then open it back up. There we go. There we go. So that's one of them. Kind of just a simple decoration. And not too much too, because like I said, when whoever gets this, when they take all of this apart, this will still be here, but the rest of the page they can cover with whatever they want or cut it up and use it however they see fit when you, the person who uses the journal. So that's one. This one, I got these gold foil. This seems very elegant, for lack of a better word, to me. So I thought I would put something like this on here, and it looks really cute up against... The question is, am I going to be able to get the backing off? Oh, wait, it separated there for a second. There we go. Ah. Okay. Let me get my glue mat because I'm going to put some glue on it. If I can, without tearing it. hopefully. So, I'm sure by the time, look what I just did. I just tore it. See there? So now I'm going to have to put it down in 2 pieces. Guys. Actually, you probably can't even tell. I mean, if I left it off of there, I don't even know that you'd notice. And I'm probably going to mess it up trying to put it on there and line it up right. There we go. The only problem with these stickers, because I love the way they see that looks like gold foil directly on the page. I like the way that looks. The only problem I have with them is if there is anything on your fingers and it gets on the back of there, you can see it against whatever you put it on there. So that right there looks like dirty or something. And I don't know if I can get it up to, like I would want to cut that piece of clear sticker off of there because it has dirt on it and you can see it. So let's see if I clip the dirt off. That's a little better. There we go. So anyway, but yeah, I really like these, the washi stickers that just sort of blend into your project. Seriously? Okay, I'll take care of that later. I'm not going to do it. So that's another one. And like I said, simple decorations, I think are best for these. Not to mention the fact that, I mean, you could decorate in here. Heck, you could even like lift up the documents and decorate under here if you wanted to. Because they're going to see all of that. So now, of course, Rachel had beautiful papers, so the insides of hers were already gorgeous and didn't need any decorating. I put the papers I put in there because if I wanted to, I mean, stripes is easy to decorate. Now for this one, I got see these they're like shadow butterflies. I got this butterfly to go on here. It's got the yellows and the blues from the page, and I thought it would look really cute, and we're going to add a label. So I kept the decorating on these relatively simple, which for me on video, decorating at all is an achievement. So I'm just going to have to start out simple, guys, and work my way up as far as decorating on camera goes. All right, so we'll get that on there, and then this is one of those chipboard stickers. So I'll peel the back off, add some glue. Okay, we'll put our little butterfly down on here. There's a little bit of glue coming out the bottom. And that's that one. And I like just the simple. And then you open it up and there's your documents. So, let me look. All right, I think I'm going to say we are done there. So we got 3 totally made. These are the 3 closure examples that she gave. I wanted to at least do that. I have 2 more here ready to be punched and folded and done. And you guys got to see the papers I chose to kind of do my covers. Thanks for coming along with me for these. They're a lot of fun. I think they're a great idea. I think it's really neat to put some extra things in there for whoever uses the journal to play with. I think that's a really neat idea. So yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I will see you guys again next week when I'm sure Rachel will bring us another fun project to add to our journals. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.